Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, Tenet Healthcare Corp just filed its latest 8K reporting earnings, and I am seeing some strong numbers that matter. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company put out a press release showcasing their financial results for the quarter ending the 30th of June 2026, and it looks like they are hitting their targets. Tenet Healthcare Corporation, or THC as it is known by its stock ticker, is a major player in the healthcare industry. They operate hospitals and urgent care centers, basically providing a wide range of medical services. You might recognize them from their presence in many communities. This report we are looking at is dated the 23rd of July 2026. It covers the company's performance for the most recent financial quarter, which ended on the 30th of June 2026. Think of it as a mid-year checkup on how the business is doing. The key thing here is that Tenet Healthcare is telling the public about their financial results. This usually happens after a quarter closes, and they have had time to crunch all the numbers. It is a requirement for publicly traded companies to keep investors informed. The company's stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, or NYSE, which is one of the biggest and most respected stock exchanges in the world. This tells you they are a significant company. This tag points to common stock, which is what most people think of when they think about buying shares in a company. It represents ownership. This refers to senior notes, which is a type of debt the company has taken on. It is like a loan, but for a larger amount and often with specific terms for repayment. This date appears multiple times, confirming the date of the report and the period it is referencing. It is all about transparency and making sure everyone has the same information at the same time. The document itself is a Form 8K, which is used to report significant events that happen between the bigger quarterly or annual filings. In this case, the big event is the release of their financial results. This is the official date the company is reporting these results. It is important to note that this filing is made on the same day the company released its earnings press release. This is the full name of the company we are looking at. Knowing the company's name is essential to understanding the report's context. Tenet Healthcare Corporation is incorporated in Nevada. This is just a legal detail about where the company was officially formed. This is the commission file number for the company. It is like a unique ID for regulatory purposes. This is the IRS employer identification number, which is the company's tax identification number. This is the principal executive office address for Tenet Healthcare. It is where their main operations are coordinated from. This is the main phone number for the registrant if you needed to contact them directly. This section lists the company's securities that are registered for trading on a national securities exchange. This describes their common stock, which is what most investors buy. The $0.05 par value is a nominal accounting value, not directly related to the market price. This is the ticker symbol for Tenet Healthcare Corporation's common stock. When you see THC on a stock quote, this is the company they are referring to. As mentioned before, this is the New York Stock Exchange, where their common stock is traded. This refers to specific debt the company has issued. These are notes that mature in the year 2031 and carry an interest rate of 6.875%. This is likely a ticker symbol associated with their senior notes, allowing them to be traded or tracked separately. This is the most important item in this filing. It is where companies report their financial performance and current state of the business. This is a legal disclaimer. It is essentially saying that the information provided in this part of the filing is for informational purposes and is not considered officially filed in a way that would make the company liable for any minor inaccuracies under certain securities laws. It is a common way for companies to share earnings releases without triggering stricter reporting rules. This sentence is the core of the filing. It directly states that on the 23rd of July 2026, Tenet Healthcare released their financial results for the second quarter of 2026. This means that the actual press release with all the detailed financial numbers is included as an exhibit with this filing. When they say incorporated herein by reference, it means it is legally considered part of this report. This item deals with any financial statements and exhibits that are part of the filing. This is the exhibit number for the press release itself. This is the description of exhibit 99.1. It is the actual earnings announcement from the company. This is the exhibit number for the cover page interactive data file. Think of this as a machine-readable version of the cover page of the report. It helps financial data analysis software extract information quickly. Now let's dive into the actual meat of the report, which is the press release itself, exhibit 99.1. Based on the research context, this filing comes out on the 23rd of July 2026 and immediately afterwards. News headlines confirm Tenet Healthcare's Q2 earnings were strong, topping estimates. This is really what most investors care about, how the company is performing financially. This is the header for the official filing. It is the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, the government body that oversees public companies and the stock market. This confirms the date of the report again. It is focused on current happenings. Looking at the news and the nature of this filing, Tenet Healthcare Corporation, THC, reported exceptionally strong financial results for the second quarter of 2026. The market reacted positively, with headlines pointing to earnings and revenues that surpassed expectations. For instance, one report specifically mentioned adjusted earnings per S-Hair or APs coming in at $6.12, significantly higher than the $4.26 that analysts had predicted. This kind of outperformance is a big deal for investors and usually signals good operational efficiency and strong demand for their services. The company has a market cap of $17.1 billion and a PE ratio of 10.2, suggesting it is trading at a reasonable valuation given its earnings. With a current price around $199.02, it is well within its 52-week range. It is also a large employer with 77,000 employees. Indicating a substantial operational footprint, major institutional holders like BlackRock and FMR, LSE owns significant portions of the company, showing confidence from large investment firms. While this 8K filing primarily points to an attached press release, the substance of the news is clear. Tenet Healthcare had a very good quarter. They are reporting solid financial health, which is reflected in their stock performance and analyst reactions. The key takeaway is that the company's business operations are likely running very smoothly, and they are effectively managing costs while generating strong revenues. We aren't seeing any red flags or major issues that would typically be highlighted in a separate 8K filing, such as a cybersecurity breach or a change in management. This filing is a straightforward announcement of good financial news. In essence, Tenet Healthcare is demonstrating robust performance in the healthcare sector. Their ability to consistently exceed earnings expectations points to a well-managed company with strong demand for its services. The upcoming quarters will tell if this momentum continues. But for now, the numbers are looking very positive. The biggest strength here is their ability to generate profits that impress both the market and the people who follow the company closely. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives.